Today we are going to get a little playful. I am going to smoke a So today, in case you haven't figured it out, I am going to smoke a canned ham. That's right, a canned ham. Looked at this canned ham and I looked at the ingredients and I discovered that it has not been smoked. Well, today I am going to smoke it. So let's get turned around over here and see where we're going to go with this. So here we go. This is a 3-pound ham and it is already fully cooked. And in case you missed it, lift handle straight up, then pull back, remove cover by bending back and forth. Leftover ham may be stored, wrapped, and refrigerated in plastic can for up to 7 days. To serve cold, this ham is fully cooked and may be served cold right from the can. Then to bake, remove ham from the can and place in a baking pan. Jeez, you sure this isn't Dr. Zeus? Add 1/2 cup of water to pan. Cover pan securely with foil. Bake at 325 1 hour until meat thermometer inserted at center reads 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, today we are going to smoke this ham at 225. And I think I want to take the internal temperature up to 150 just to make sure I've got some time in there for it to gather some smoke. I can go out of the way. Pull back. Now it's got quite what appears to be water in here, and I'm going to drain that off in the sink. Okay, that should be better. There we go. There is our ham. Now, and as a kid, I had a grandmother. I don't recall her ever making any other kind of ham other than a canned ham. I did enjoy it as a kid. And a lot of people do some crazy things with their ham. My mom, when I was a kid, she used to take a ham and put cloves and stick them into the ham all over and then put it in a pan, and she would cover it with a can of Coke. And I recently discovered, if you look up in the right hand corner, when I made my corned beef, you will see where when I seasoned that, I used pickling spice. And that reminded me, when I ate that corned beef, of how much I really do not like cloves on meat. And that pickling spice had cloves in it. While I like cloves well enough, I'm not a big fan of them in meat. And in fact, I like clove candy. But at any rate, now ham I can stand. I don't mind having some pineapple on it. And if I'd have thought of it, I might have gone that direction. But today, I'm just going to use as a rub, just plain black pepper. It already should have plenty of salt in it. And it does have sodium nitrite, which does make it a cured meat, in case you missed that on the label. Okay, so I'm gonna go outside now. It's about 32 degrees outside today, and it is nice and sunny. So I'm gonna take and go light my fire out there and get it started, and we'll come back in and take this out here in just a few minutes. Okay, so yesterday I was at the Wally and found this massive bag of lump charcoal. Royal oak, obviously. 30 pounds. I'm going to keep this kind of small because I don't want to overheat it. I told you I want to keep it somewhere down around 225. I'm going to put that little, I'll show you here. I got this little pile of charcoal in there. And then I'm going to put a couple pieces of wood here just a moment. Alright, so I got my vents all, well, I got my top vent opened up. That was a little bit frozen. The other day we had torrential downpours followed by an immediate freeze afterwards. There you go. Just like that, I think we got a fire going in here. And I got 2 pieces of hickory, as I told you I was going to put 2 pieces in there. They are both hickory. I'm going to let that go for a few minutes, and then we'll be back out here after I get my thermometer set up and everything, and the fire gets a good start. Our fire looks like it's going, and not being too smoky. And over here I've got my ham brought out. And I'm going to put that onto the smoker here in just a moment. Get our thermometer probe stuck in it. I'm going to put it back here towards the back. I've got one probe for the smoker. And I got one probe here that I'm going to stick into the middle of the ham. I'll see you here in a minute. I've got the probe stuck in the correct slots or the sockets on the thermometer here. Here's what I do. Alright, so it's time to get this thing shut up a bit. Start dialing in our temperature for the smoker. And we'll be back in a little bit. Well folks, it's been about 3.5 hours or 3 hours and 15 minutes. And you can see I've hit my target temperature here. I've been keeping the temperature down as much as possible. I think I saw it hit 260 once. At any rate, it's time to pull this thing out of here. I have not looked at this in like a couple hours or better. Well, looky there. Let me get that pulled off of there. We'll take it inside. I'm going to let it rest for a half hour or so. We'll come back to it. Alright, so it has been about actually 45 minutes or so since I pulled this off the smoker. And I'm going to cut into it. See how we're looking here. It's got a nice crust on it. Or a bark, I should say. Still looks like ham on the inside. Now while I'm certain I'm going to like this heel piece, to be fair to it, in my tasting, since there's only going to be one of those pieces to be had, I think I need to take a piece of the interior here. it's nice and juicy. I don't know if you can see that, but the juice looks fine. I will say though, there does not appear to be a very pronounced smoke ring. Now, I did not spritz this or anything else, and the juice in this ham looks just fine. Alright, so let's get turned around. Let's give this a taste. Alright folks, so our ham looks like it turned out really good. Now, in the lack of, or the fact that there is or is not a smoke ring on this, smoke ring does not equate to flavor. You can have quite satisfactory barbecue without a smoke ring. A smoke ring is just an appearance thing. It doesn't mean you did a good or a bad job, and usually it is caused by the differentiation of temperatures between the smoker and the meat that you put in there, and it will accrue the smoke ring as the temperature of the meat is increasing. But at any rate, let's give this a try. It looks good. It has a great smoke flavor. I'm certainly happy that I did not put any salt onto the rub. It's got plenty of salt for me. And I like a salty ham. Folks, do me a favor. If you like what you're seeing, down here in the bottom right hand corner, hit like and subscribe. And stay tuned. There's always more to come. Thanks for watching.